All right, and now me. Well, I think I've said before I'm not the one and only. I've Googled my name. There's somebody else named Mike, but he was a high school basketball coach in Tennessee. Uh, I, I'll get back to that one. It's really weird the way the virtual world is now, where sites like Zoom, StreamYard, and now Zulip. Uh, Sites I had never heard of, let alone used until shelter in place happened in the past 2 months. And when I saw Zulip, it's like, oh, yeah, I guess I'm thinking of Tulip Time, the Tulip Festival in Pella, Iowa, close to where I grew up. Festivals everywhere. Uh, Also reminds me of what I said looking back at moving to Minnesota in 2004, where I would have said two things. Barack, who? And I moved from Illinois. He hadn't even been elected senator yet till later in the year. And then what's Facebook? That also started the same year. But that early in the year, I moved in February. Who knew what was going to happen in the world? Uh, yeah, I'm doing a lot of cleanup around my home. I figured take the advantage of that when I want to fill in the time and be productive. And I'm still amazed at some of the things I've found. And I've been putting some good things in sheet protectors in a binder. And it was intentional what I did with one of them in particular. It was two items that are 4.5 years apart. It was a job offer letter that brought me to Minnesota, working downtown at First National Bank building. And then the other was finding the lineup from my first ever time doing stand up, September 2008. And looking back, I'm thinking now, how was that possible that I had, it seems like I had a void in my life for that long. But no, I was doing things, but it just appears that now that I'm a performer, things I did before that were dull. Because now, like the math teacher in high school putting something up in the room we were in, three types of people in life: make things happen, watch things happen, wonder what happened. I like how I'm making things happen. I'm still doing the walks, another way to stay active. I would like to think I'll lose some weight because of it, because I'm drinking no beer now, eating less, and then doing pretty long walks, like 3 miles round trip. And I'm still seeing weird things when I'm out there. I had to look at something again. It's like, is that a pumpkin? No, it's a gas can. From a distance, it looked almost the same because the spigot on the gas can almost looked like the handle on the pumpkin. I guess you had to be there for that. That's the same place where I was seeing dogs for a while, and then I could say, "Haha, you ran out of room." And also during my walks just earlier today, I went past a car repair shop, and then I saw the repairman in the back who was having a cigarette, and then eventually said he had to go get things finished by the end of the day. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's a good thing I haven't seen him in a while, because I was sending my car there a lot for repairs, and yeah, I've made him a lot of money, and of course he's going to recognize me because I've been in there so much. He even asked, "What are you doing here?" And then we talked a little about gas prices and such. I mean, I just like having some type of interaction with somebody I know. Well, I did training for test scoring earlier today, and I didn't like how the moderator kept pointing out throughout the day that I left a video on. I was thinking it was going to be like a Zoom meeting, and then I had all these people telling me, "Take your video off," and it's like, sorry, I didn't know, but I mean, why do I have to keep being reminded of a mistake? I mean, I don't get it. But I held my tongue on that one, and as the saying goes, lesson learned. Yeah, with the cleanup, I know that I'm pretty good at trying to toss as much as possible, but I'm still thinking, why did I keep some of what I'm looking at for as long as I did? Then I remind that my grandma dealt with some of that. After my grandpa died, she said that she went through the what if room. And I guess most of those things got tossed. So it's like, well, I guess grandma is still with me in more ways than one. Also because I'm wearing the scarf she knitted for me when I'm going to the grocery store. Because now they're saying they want people to have masks at the grocery store. For a while, I was using it as a tie on my sleeping bag. I didn't know what else to do with it when I was a kid. I watched a DVD movie and got it back to the library. I had it for more than a month because they closed the library. It was Paint Your Wagon, the Clint Eastwood musical western. Like many things, I watched it because it was name checked on The Simpsons. I don't know why they did, other than they were making jokes about it. Because who would expect Clint Eastwood to do a musical western? He's a tough guy. But as the saying goes, work is work. And of course, maybe he wanted to see his range as an actor. I mean, it was a pretty good movie. I mean, Lee Marvin was in it as well. But I'll admit, it wasn't your typical western. I'm so thankful I saw it, though. Well, I guess that'll do it for me. Thank you. You've all been great. Hey!
Yay! Thank you all. Right. Another round of applause for Lyle Larue.